Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Alan. Today we are on week 3 comparing Webull and Robinhood apps. Um, Brand new investor in the stock market, other than works 401k, which is, I don't think that really counts because you can't really do anything with it. So I'm using Robinhood and Webull for the first time, and I seeded each account with about $500, and we're gonna just kind of run through the features of the apps in this video. I think for this series we're gonna go with monthly dividend stock on the Webull app and quarterly dividend stock on the Robinhood app, and see which one can be built up faster. Go ahead and watch the video. I'm liking some of the features on the Webull app. However, the Robinhood is a bit easier to start with, I suppose. So while you're at it, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe buttons to follow along on this. And then links down below to both Robinhood and Webull. Both apps are offering free stock, one free stock for creating a new account. Webull is taking it a step further and offering second free stock when you start your account with $100 or more. And they just sent me a message or an alert invitation to a tiered stock program. So I don't know if it's the same invitation to everyone or not. So go ahead and click the links down below and get your free stocks. Thanks. So here we are with the Robinhood account. It is simpler, much simpler than using the Webull. However, as you will see, let's go find one. Let's just take IVR here. So we got our tracking for the day, and it's Saturday, so it's the whole day is pretty much after hours. And you have your statistics, dividend yield. So there's some information there. It's not a lot of information. You also have your earnings. Expected earnings announcement May 15th after hours. Kind of got some categories there. Similar stocks people have purchased. And then you kind of have some company info. So not a whole lot of information. I mean, you can always take this to the almighty reservoir of knowledge called Google and find out all the information you need to know about IVR. However, this is one stock I think I'm going to grab. I may actually start selling off stocks for profit, which I have been doing on this account. So the starting amounts of $500 each kind of went by the wayside when I started buying and selling. So I may sell stocks while they're up. As you see, let's see here, CCL. So we are down what? So $14. So we'll go 40. This one might be one I'll keep because of that jump. But if you come down here and look at the dividend per dollar input is only 15.9% on the dividend yield for your buy-in. Whereas, if you remember back here with IVR, your buy-in is 67.79. So this stock here has had a pretty, I would say, pretty solid little dip here in 2016, but pretty solid 14 to $16 value up until that almighty March, beginning of March, when everything shut down. So I'm expecting this to bounce back up. And then I'm going to jump over and look at the same stock over on the Webull account, and so you can compare the information and judge for yourself. Okay guys, I am here on the Webull account. This is the home screen, pressing that bottom center button here. So what I like about this is there's also a computer app for your laptop or desktop, and it kind of gives a bit more information than this. However, so let's scroll down and just compare. Oh, I do have it here. So again, on this app, what we're going to do is try to stick with monthlies. So I'm going to sell off quite a few of these. So what I like about this is when we go over to watch lists, so we have positions, but we can also do categories. And so I have a list of stocks here to sell for a profit, of course. It doesn't make sense to sell at a loss. So we're going to start selling these off and buying monthly dividend stocks and IVR. So here we go. So this is the same stock we looked at over in the Robinhood app. So we have, 1 day, 1 month, 5-year max. So what do we got? It would drop down here, 2012, 2011 through 2016. So quite a while ago, so we won't worry about that. We'll just go back to the 5-year, 1 year. So here we go. So here on this click that little down arrow, you get some more information, date ranges, averages, highs, some of the information provided in the Robinhood app. But what I like here is over on the right side, it has a dividend. So it has declared a $2 per year dividend. So buying in at $2.85, you're going to get a $2 dividend return, and that's where we get that nice and high dividend yield. Currently, the dividend on this stock has been suspended, but it also gives you an ex-div date and a bunch of other information in case you wanted it. What I also like is you can scroll down here and you can see the overview of buying and selling. Separated out by days. Also gives you some news related to the companies and similar competitors. You have comments. Okay, closed on dividend for IVR, none were cut. So got some information there. Some analysis. You can see high, low, average. I don't know what that exactly is related to yet. Press releases. So here we have more information on your dividend. You can see the dividend payout history. So 50 cents per dividend quarterly. And you can scroll back. So this goes all the way back to 2013. So you don't have to close your app and open a separate browser or to find all this information. You can also see if the stock is split. Also, you have your corporate filings. So you just click on those and that brings that information up for you right here on the app. Very nice and convenient. We can also come over to financials and we have estimated and actual earnings per share. You also have the earnings alert notice here happening on the 6th, so a couple days away. Then we also have key indicators, so previous years, earnings per share. Here we go. So we have net margins, we have debt to asset, a whole bunch of information. I find this more and more to be a larger convenience compared to Robinhood, where you have to open and close the app or have a separate browser. But here we go, ranking against its peers in different categories. dividend yield, it's actually number 2. So there's somebody higher. So AG Mortgage. Yeah, so this is actually one that's on my list as well. So I got a couple shares here. However, again, this is a quarterly. So we're going to have to sell that one when we can get it for profit. Also, the other nice thing is you can see insider actions. So on the 17th of April, so just last month, a couple of weeks, actually 2 weeks ago, director purchased 16,000 shares. So that's a very good sign when leadership is investing into the company and buying the stock. So, yeah. So anyway, go ahead and, if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe buttons if you want to follow along as we compare monthly dividend on Webull versus quarterly dividends on Robinhood. And thanks for watching.